Hey everybody, Jabman025 here. Today I'm taking a look at one of my older master grades, the RX-0 Unicorn Gundam version Ka from the OVA and novel series Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn, or at the time this came out, just the novels. Now I had a request to do this review. I'm happy to take requests, so we're going to have a look at it and see what we got. Now this kit comes in two forms. There's basically a story of two kits. So we're going to take a look at the Unicorn mode first. As you can see in the Unicorn mode, first thing you notice, it's very, very white. There's not a ton of color in this thing. Also, when you're going to notice on this kit, the ankles aren't that good. They're kind of loose, a little wobbly. So when you're trying to get it into poses, yeah, it can fall over occasionally. But if you're careful, it's not a huge problem. Another thing you notice here is the Unicorn horn is slightly split apart. And they give you two different horns, one that's split apart already and one solid. But I'm so afraid of breaking this thing, and it's so difficult to get in and out, I don't even bother, to be quite frank. Probably would look better with the solid piece horn for the Unicorn mode, but I'm just always afraid I'm going to break something. Now this is a version Ka kit, and as you can probably notice, there are decals everywhere on this kit. Mostly sticker decals, a few dry transfers, but there are enough sticker decals to drive you absolutely insane on this kit. Insanity in a version Ka. Tell me if you've heard that before. But you have a lot of work to do if you want to do the complete version of this kit. In terms of posability, hips are nice. Get a nice big bend. You can spread them out. No, not much skirt armor. Knees, you don't get much of a bend at all. This is fixed in the OVA version of this kit, but you don't get much of a bend out of the knees. Elbows, nice bend. Shoulders come out a little bit, but not much. And you get a fair amount of posability out of the upper half. The waist is fine, the head's fine. And the hands are standard 3-1 and then the thumb. Accessories, you get the shield. And we now know after episode 2 of Gundam Unicorn, there's an I-field generator in that shield. It has a hook that hooks right onto the arm there. As you see there, all the hooks to hook everything into this kit are really, really nice. There's no real problem getting anything to stay on this kit. And that looks real nice. The rifle on this kit is absolutely amazing. The detail on this gun is probably the most high level of detail on any gun I've ever seen in a Gundam kit. It is absolutely great. Now if you want, you can spread the gun apart and take out the ammo pack. Those of you who've seen episode 2, you know that those ammo rounds are one shot per round, but it's one heck of a shot. And you get 2 extra clips besides that, both of which can be put on the back skirt armor. But that's not the only thing that's really neat about this rifle. If you turn it sideways, you also get this plug on one side of the rifle, and you can plug that plug into either arm on the back side here. And the Gundam can carry the rifle around like that. The other thing you do is plug it into the backpack, and it can carry it around like that. And as big as that gun is, it has no attachment issues, perfectly balanced, no problems. You also get this bazooka. I have it collapsed a little bit so you can see it in frame, but you can extend the barrel. Again, lots of detail, really nice bazooka. Looks real nice. Again, lots of decals on it. This is version Ka. And what you can do is remove the ammo pack you see there. Collapse that chamber. And stick this plug out you see here on the side. And that can also go on the backpack. It's a little too heavy to go on the arm though. And there you see it can hold it just fine, no problems. There you see it full extension. Really nice bazooka. As for the rifle, no problems holding that either. Plenty arm strength, you hold it full extension. Do just about whatever you want with it. The other thing I forgot to mention on the rifle, it does have a handle that can pop out sideways. So if you want, you can have the Unicorn holding it two-hand style, as so. And that looks real nice. Now, I want to talk about the transformation real quick. The transformation is not difficult, but it is time-consuming. To turn this kit from Unicorn mode into Destroy mode, or Gundam mode if you like, takes some time. It is not that hard to do, but it's time consuming. But once you have it transformed, this is what you get. This is very, very impressive looking. You can see the Psycho frame all throughout the kit. Looks really, really nice. But we have an issue. The issue is if you so much as touch this thing, things will go wrong with the transformation. See these thrusters on the back? The thrusters on the back skirt armor, this little section of the knee is always popping open. So you can, when it's transformed in destroyed mode, you can't so much as breathe on it or something's going to go wrong. And you can see the balance still isn't that great, and it's only made worse by this mode. Part of that reason is the ankles weren't good to begin with, and when you transform the feet, they get less surface area contacting the ground, so it doesn't help. And you can see in destroy mode, this is one big kit. He's just a hair shorter than the new Gundam, but not by much. But in Unicorn mode, he's about average size. Now, my favorite feature in Unicorn mode is these pop-open beam sabers that pop out of the arms. Flip them around, and you got beam sabers on the arm, which is really cool looking. Hazards is they give you 4 beam sabers, 2 on the arms, 2 on the backpacks, and only 2 blades. And the blades are a very, very light pink, so if you want them to match, it's going to be very difficult to find that exact shade of pink. The shield also transforms, fairly easy transformation, just slides open. That looks kind of neat. It is a little more difficult to get the shield attached in this mode, but it's nothing too horrible. And the shield is not heavy, so you can move the arm out and get into all sorts of neat poses. And there you can see it holding the rifle. No real problems holding that rifle in destroy mode. The bazooka, personally, I just can't get it to hold the bazooka in destroy mode. There's just too many balance issues with that big bazooka, and it's not a very balanced kit in this mode. The hazard with the destroy mode is it looks really nice, but you're just afraid to touch it. You're afraid to do anything with it, really. In Unicorn mode, you can get all sorts of neat poses. In destroy mode, it's going to stand there and look pretty, and that's about it. You see, stand there and look pretty. Well, I got a LED base, red, that reflects off the Psycho frame, looks real nice. But like I said, in destroy mode, it stands there and looks pretty. Final thoughts on this kit. I'm giving this kit a thumbs up. Basically, for the rule on the Unicorn is, if you already have a version Ka Unicorn, you really don't need to buy the OVA version. If you don't have a Unicorn, don't buy the Ka, get the OVA version. It fixes a few of the problems the Unicorn had, but it still has that basic problem of, if it's in destroy mode, it's a brick. If it's in Unicorn mode, all sorts of neat things you can do with it. So, just keep that in mind. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it informative. Please let me know what you guys think. You guys know I love reading your comments, so keep those coming. Please stay tuned for more. Always working on more reviews, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, and one more thing. One of the bigger mysteries of Gundam Unicorn is, what's inside the Places box? Well, I have the Places box right here, and we're going to find out. Cookies. Cookies are in the Places box.